What is going on? It's February 3rd and it's time to review some of my favorite photos that I took this week. And I think one of my favorite activities is basically just driving around and walking around and peeking into different places and checking out what's going on. And I was walking down William Street in New Bedford and I noticed some lights on in the Maxi gallery. And I peek in and I see an artist at work, and it was kind of funny that he probably doesn't realize how surrounded he is by his tools, by his work. And it's always cool to see how focused and completely committed this guy is to creating something. The next day, driving around in the South End, and this is the Hanigan School, which for the longest time couldn't be used. So finally they got around to demolishing the old building and constructing a new one. But the cool thing about the photograph is the way that every sector has a different facet of work going on. So you got framers, you got steel workers, you got all kinds of stuff happening in this photograph, and you really have to look around and explore. The next day we had a light snowfall, and I drive up to Midpoint, and there's a little lighthouse out there called Midpoint. So sat there for a while because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, and I'm looking through my rearview mirror and I see a man's walking in my direction. So I position myself so that the sun is directly behind the little point there where the lighthouse is, to give it that glowing look to it. And then the man just walked by, I took photos, he had no idea what was going on. Jump in my car, drive up to him, ask him his name, and he's like, "Oh, were you taking my photo?" I'm like, "Yeah." So hopefully he liked it when he saw the paper the next day. Yesterday, I had kept my eye on this house, which is in Panera, which is South Dartmouth, and I had noticed that they had raised it off of the foundation. Okay, I have noticed in the past that this home would continuously get flooded every time there was a huge high tide, so obviously they wanted to raise the house and, take it out of that danger zone. And finally, yesterday, I drove by and I noticed that the guys were down there putting a new footing to eventually drop the house back on. But I thought it was kind of cool. And the way that I lined up the horizon with the steel beam, it just divides the picture into these cool sectors. And the way that this guy is positioned and this guy and so on. So that's one of the cool things, is just because it looks cool doesn't mean it's going to make a good photograph. You really have to think about how everything fits into the frame. And that's the most important thing. So once again, thanks for watching. If you get a chance, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you again next week.